Charlie? Alan Mortimer. When did we last get together, eh? Another one of these training dues, wasn't it?
Bramshill, short residential course. You broke a window playing snooker.
I'd already gone to bed when that happened, actually.
Is that right? I've been telling everybody that it's you doing your Paul Newman impersonation. Yes, my wife's minor ops, and I'm taking a couple of weeks leave after this. Well, probably. You know Dick Otway, of course, Charlie?
Yes, indeed. How are they treating you at area CID?
Can't grumble, Charles.
Time to move onwards and upwards, though, Dickie.
You can't stand still.
Charlie's being boarded for the commander's job, isn't that right, Charlie?
As a matter of fact, yes.
Small world, eh? Why don't we all have a drink after this fun?
All these grounds. You don't need to interact. One of the first streets ahead of ours on the remote interrogation of experts.
Yes, it would be. Right, gentlemen. Now we're all present, I'd like to get down to business. Putting it bluntly, gentlemen, the object of the exercise is to see what you'd do if you're a divisional chief superintendent faced with a riot. Here's your ground. Information from your subordinates will come up on the VDU. Your resources are laid out here on the table and in summary form on the deployment board. You'll all take a turn in the hot seat. Mr. Vickers, will you start us off, please? It's late Saturday afternoon. There's been a big home match on against a visiting side whose supporters have a reputation for violence. We want to see them go home promptly and in good order. Your low-key approach has worked, Mr. Vickers. The visiting fans are leaving town peacefully. Thank you, Mr. Vickers. Mr. Otway, please. It's now 7:30 in the evening, and our visitors have left town. But our own hooligans are full of the joys of spring. So, you've a crowd of about 200 building barricades on the estate. Very lively Saturday night. Thank you for your contribution, Mr. Otway. Before you step down, how would you briefly summarize the situation?
Sporadic disorder. Incidents are now occurring which could trigger a riot.
Good. Thank you. Mr. Mortimer, please.
We'll be well up the creek by the time it's your turn.
Thanks.
Your chief inspector of the forward holding point is asking for riot gear.
He can use protective equipment whenever he sees fit. This is now a riot, and must be treated as such.
We're not winning this one at the moment. Thank you, Mr. Mortimer. Mr. Brownlow, please. We're officially now in a riot situation. Our TSG and support units are carrying shields and wearing NATO helmets. And still, we can't seem to get the barricades down. Give us your views, Mr. Brownlow, when you've had a chance to marshal your thoughts.
I'd like to take a strategic overview of the situation.
By all means.
The crowd's been growing larger because outside elements have been getting in. I'd like barriers across the main access roads to prevent reinforcements reaching the rioters. And I'd like trains, buses, and tubes diverted away from the area. Interdiction, I believe, is the military term. And I'm concerned about information management. I'd like television news reports, and particularly local radio, carefully monitored.
Not trying to gag the media, are you, Mr. Brownlow?
Not at all. But journalists should be discouraged from giving the rioters the oxygen of publicity. My officers in return will be very generous with information from the police perspective, so that we get a balanced view in the media.
The barricades are still up, Mr. Brownlow.
Right. I'm authorizing short shield maneuvers. Arrest teams will go out through the long shield lines and snatch agitators and ringleaders. These will be interrogated by the CID. I firmly believe that the CID has an important role to play in public order scenarios.
They're dropping Molotov cocktails on your snatch squads.
Well, this puts the situation in the category of serious rioting.
Now your baseline's under fire. Your man on the spot is suggesting withdrawal.
I'm very reluctant to concede territory to rioters. It's bad tactically and it's bad politically.
Now they're setting fire to the shops. The fire engines can't get through. Perhaps you'd like to review your options, Mr. Brownlow.
Well, apart from what we've already tried, ACPO guidelines say that I consider the use of smoke bombs, CS gas, or baton runs. Now, smoke's no use here. As for CS gas, there are innocent people in those flats. Young children, old people could be fatally poisoned. I'm not prepared to see my forward position overrun. I would like 3 clear warnings given on a public address system.
Oh, what's the wording?
This is a police warning. Disperse, or baton rounds will be used. And I'd like a recording made of that for possible use in evidence.
I'll consider it done. They've ignored the warnings.
Well, the inspector now knows that he can use his baton gunners, who will fire at selected targets until they're ordered to stop.
Nice one, Charlie.
Well, I'm ending the game at this point. Before we break for coffee and general discussion, perhaps Mr. Brownlow could briefly give us his thoughts on the way forward from this point.
Well, my overriding aim, as I said earlier, is a rapid return to normal policing.
But surely that's a long-term objective, Charles.
I want bobbies back on the beat, earning that community's respect and trust.
Oh, come on, Charlie.
Can you really take men out of riot gear and put them on foot patrol the next day? They're full of adrenaline. The community's full of resentment.
This isn't just armchair strategy, Brian. I'm implementing it now on the streets. Last night, my officers were deployed as a support unit in a situation of potential public disorder. Today, they're on foot patrol in that neighborhood, reassuring the public that the old Bill is still their friend.
You see, my argument is that the game stops short before the real troubles begin.
How do you mean?
Oh, Charlie's just riddled a council estate with plastic bullets. Imagine it's the next morning. He's got a lot of talking to do.
To the politicos. We call the town hall Kremlin. They'd want his nuts in their muesli.
And the press.
And the broadcast media. Perhaps we should run it past him in the spirit of the exercise.
Well, if Mr. Brownlow's agreeable.
Yes, why not?
All right, radio news. Mr. Brownlow, you've just authorized the first ever use of plastic bullets in mainland Britain. Can you explain your decision to us? And would you care to comment on the report that a woman has sustained severe head injuries and is in danger of permanent blindness from one of your weapons?
Oh, come on.
Let it happen, Mr. Brownlow. It's always a possibility.
Well, the decision was not taken lightly. It was based on a sober assessment of the risk to my officers and to civilian life and property. I'm afraid I can't comment on civilian casualties till the matter's been thoroughly investigated. Our use of plastic bullets is intended to reduce the risk of injury, but it can happen.
BBC television news, Mr. Brownlow. Community representatives say the riot flared so quickly because there was widespread resentment of police harassment. What's your response?
If there are complaints against the police, there are rigorous procedures for dealing with them. I'm not aware of any resentment in the community.
So why the sudden escalation?
Well, there are always antisocial elements wanting to have a go at the police. I suppose word gets around on the old Bush telegraph.
ITN, Mr. Brownlow. Bush Telegraph. Is that a reference to the ethnic origin of the rioters?
No, of course it's not. It's just an expression to explain Rumours, unfounded rumours, Chinese whispers.
Chinese, Mr. Brownlow?
Oh,
Go on.
Right. Gentlemen, I'm going to stop you then.
All right, Charlie, see you at the next session. What is it? Streetcraft in the 21st century? We should give a toss.
We got the board before that, huh?
Ah, so we have. Well, have a good one.
Yes, and you.